Hello, it's Alessandra here. I trust you're all well. It's quite cold here, very windy today. So I'm grateful for all of you coming through to listen to my readings. And today I'm going to just go straight into picking two cards. Yes, I'll pick two. I think that sounds like that's the right thing to do. And I will pick them from my John Holland cards. So as usual, I love these cards. And I'll see what comes through as a message. I'm just going to leave it free and open without putting any intention. So it might be that the right cards come through as they usually do. Okay, so I'm just going to pick the first card and see. I hope you've been well today while I'm picking. Let's see what the energy brings forth. I just need to hold on to them. Partnerships and alliances. It's a beautiful card. It's a yin and yang card. It's a male and female card because the energies, how do we create alliances? Well, we need to have all energies involved. So there needs to be a balance and a negotiation by figuring out what the highest goal is, what the aim is for the partnership or the alliances. Now, it can be a relationship card, but in all honesty, I'm going to look at it on a global basis. And it's a number 3 card, which means people coming together to enjoy life and to be empowered, to empower each other, and they're forming alliances and partnerships. And so through that energy of freedom and enjoyment and empowerment, these alliances and these partnerships are matching the highest good for everybody. And it's a beautiful card because it means everything will be taken into account. So there's a yin and a yang, so there's a dark and a light, and there's a female and male energy, and there's power. Because if you don't have all the elements and they're balanced, you really can't create alliances and partnerships. Everyone has an idea. Every idea needs to be put on the table. But at the same time, there needs to be that freedom and empowerment to know that all people will be taken, everyone's view will be taken into account. We have the power to do a lot of things in life, but we sometimes struggle because we think that we don't, that person, that group, they won't listen, they want this and we want that. There's a negotiation that needs to happen. And so right now, even globally, we can see that there is a lot of need for a higher purpose, but also negotiation between the both sides of the story. Now, obviously, the interest needs to be that everybody walks out with, the highest vision is for humanity to have a good way of living, to have unity, to have everything they need, to be empowered, to create and form those communities where we are no longer divided, but everyone is coming together. So there are no boundaries, there are no distinctions between one person or another, color or nationality. And that's what the highest purpose is here, to create a better way of living together. Right now, it doesn't seem as that is happening, but this card is promising, as it says, partnerships and alliances. So there are groups that are forming, there are people who are having ideas to help everyone along the way. So I think we need to look forward to it. Now I'm going to pick another card because obviously that's not the only message that we are getting today. I'll just shuffle the cards again. Beautiful card, partnerships and alliances. Now, we do need to make alliances, but they need to be for the highest good of everyone. Doesn't seem as if we're balanced right now. Just picking a card. Okay, I'll put those there. Power. Right. So, two cards that are extremely strong together. So on one side, we are invited to create those partnerships and alliances and to look and how they can come about in freedom, empowering people. So coming together with that sense of, freedom for everyone to express themselves. And here we have the power, but it is a number 8 card, which means that the highest vision, the vision that the God, cosmos, the universe has provided for us, has planned for us, will come through in the end. So the 8 is about the higher vision, The 3 is the ground level where we're creating those alliances. We're starting off the process and we're putting out the intention, and people are coming together, but they don't know how to make it work. So what steps in is the higher plan, because the 8 is a person or a situation where nothing is impossible and there is power behind it, because the power is not of this world. So it's a very interesting match of cards today. So the power that is coming through to make all of this happen is the power that is not of this world. It's a divine plan, and it has the strength. As you see, you have the lion and what I would say the creator, and they're coming together to bring that strength. And the roaring, and I'm not saying so much the roaring, but it's a power that we have no idea how to tap into it, but when it comes, it brings clarity, it brings resources, it clears the air of any other vision or any other idea or agenda that doesn't match what we're looking for in humanity. So I'm trusting that this is our creator, our source, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, who will step in and say, okay, this is okay, and I'm going to put my strength in it. I'll put my resources in it, and I'll make it happen, because you're going in the right direction. You're creating love and compassion and unity, and that's when it will come in and go, now I'm stepping in and I'm making it happen. Very powerful message today. And the duality here is that we feel that there are people who have good intentions, but they don't know how to make things happen most of the time, but all they need is to start off the group. Then this comes through, and this has the power of divine energy. And so I think we're on the road right now to actually have that step in, to have our creator come in and say, now that I can see you have the right intention, I'm going to bring in all the elements that are missing for it to actually happen. It's my divine plan. Now, I don't usually predict things, but I feel that that's come through very strongly as something that possibly, yes, we're all sending out that intention and our prayers. And so I'm looking forward to it coming through. It hasn't come through before, although I know that there is a presence and that the higher being, there's a higher plan. But this is a confirmation today for us to understand that it's coming to a point where that is becoming very, very evident. But it's the first steps that we take that will make it happen. And so I invite you all to pray for unity, for love, for healing, and let's see what else comes through. I trust it implicitly. So thank you for listening to me today, and it worked out fine the way it needs to all the time. And until next time, thank you.